here this morning. Hi, Janice. Oh, it's sunny where you're at. That's good. Hi, Anita. Hey, Heather. How you doing this morning? I know you're probably still excited about the grandbaby. Hi, Georgina. The wind is blowing like crazy, huh? You don't like wind. Well, some days it depends on the wind. If it's a really hot day, wind feels good. If it's a chilly day, or even, if it's cold, or it's like, yeah, no, it gets too cold. So, um, hey, Linda. I bet you are, Heather. I bet you are over the moon. Hey, Becky. For those of you who don't know, Heather's granddaughter was born yesterday morning. It was morning, right, Heather? Hey, Marianne. So, so she had a pretty exciting day yesterday, getting pictures of the new grandbaby. So, I knew about it before she came on to Amy's because she told me when we were discussing something that she had sent me. So, yeah, she is a cutie patootie. But so that was really exciting news for her. So it was a good day yesterday. Heather's grandbaby was born, and Brandy and Jefferson had their wedding yesterday. So wow, lots of good things yesterday. Um, Much better than some of the things that have already happened this year have been for everybody. So yeah, yeah, yesterday was a good day. And not only was it a good day in those regards, but I got friend mail yesterday. 2 packages. Not just one, two. One from Heather, and that's why we were chatting. We did need a good day, Heather. We really did. And so that's why we were chatting because Heather, I got a package from Amazon, and I'm like, I don't have anything on order from Amazon right now. What the heck is this? It was a gift. And that gift was some new Xeron flush cutters from Heather. Isn't that cool? Now, I've never used this style of flush cutters, so it'll be an experience. They got a pretty wide, well, let's take them out of the package, shall we? See how easy it is to get them out. Oh, it looks like I just have to take out one staple. So, oops, come on. And then slide the paper up. Yep, that's all it is. So, these are some pretty cool flush cutters. I always love a new tool. So, yeah, they have a pretty wide beam. That's the only thing that I would object to because remember when we were making the earrings yesterday and we needed to get in and cut the little bit off of the rings? I think these are too big to get into there, but that's fine because um, I only need the flush cut to go one direction when I'm cutting something like that. So the regular flush cutters will work fine, but these will be really nice for when I'm just cutting wire off the spool and stuff because then I won't have to worry about getting that notched edge off. So I thank you. I really appreciate them. Um, so thank you very much. So yeah, double flush cutters. So that'll be. They remind me of memory wire cutters, except for memory wire cutters, of course, have are sort of, well, I think I've got them right here. So they're sort of My spring is not the best in my memory wire cutters, but see, they got that little, like a slot right there that you put stuff in, whereas these are straight. So, so I think these might be pretty handy. So I seriously appreciate these, Heather. Thank you very much. Hey, Donna. So yeah, these will be great for cutting wire off the spool, I'm pretty sure. And I do use a lot of spooled wire. So thank you again very much. Those are very appreciated. I definitely am going to try those out pretty soon here. Not sure about when, because I'm not sure what we're working on. So Lois likes them too. Good, 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 good. So that's nice to know. I will definitely be using them. The other thing is I got a big box from Marianne. Now, Marianne, if everybody notices, remembers, she's been mentioning that I had a package coming from her. And the reason is because I'm doing my class and she had some things that she thought I could use for my class. She sent me a lovely note too. And she thought these would work great for my class, some of the things. And then she said, and there's some things there for you as well. So I thought, okay, that's really sweet. So yes, it was a lots of goodies day yesterday. So I was like, wow, Randy's wedding, Heather's grandbaby, and I got a couple of packages from my friends. So it was a good day yesterday. So I've got a couple of, there's some smaller packages in this big package. So I'm going to pull all the smaller packages out and we'll turn down it and we'll look at all these wonderful things that Marianne sent me. Part of it for the class and part of it for me to have some new goodies. And new goodies are always wonderful, aren't they? So, yeah, so many goodies. Hey, PK. Hey, Kimberly. Well, Kimberly and PK, we were just discussing the fact that yesterday was a pretty good day. Heather, her daughter, had her baby, a little girl, and there was Randy's wedding, of course, and then I got 2 packages. One of them was a gift from Heather. She sent me some new flush cutters, so we're going to have to try these out. And then the other thing was that Marianne sent me a whole package of goodies. So I've got like 1, 2, 3 various sacks of goodies that were in my package from Marianne. So we're going to turn down and look at those in a little bit. I think they are going to, hey, Deborah, I think there's going to be there's some fun things in here. I did look them over a little bit yesterday, but there are some really pretty pieces in here. So, and one of the things that was included was a package of stickers. So I figured I'd take these to my class and let the kids pick a sticker or 2 out, which is always fun. Let's face it, everybody loves stickers. And if they don't, well, I don't know what to say about that. Oh, excuse me. So we have a lovely package of beads here. And this one's got not only beads, but some bead caps. I recognize those style of bead caps because I have some of those. And then this package, which is, I'm sorry that you missed the wedding. It was a rather lovely wedding. Not atrociously long. I think it was only like between 20 and 25 minutes, but it was a nice wedding nonetheless. But they both started crying. Jefferson first, and then it's like he set off Randy and she started crying. It was so, Oh, it was very touching. So, and it was interesting to see all of our jewelry come in on the guests. The headdress that I had made for Randy, I noticed one of her bridesmaids was wearing. So that was, you were crying too, Anita? Hey, Tina. So it was a very touching wedding, and I hope that the wedding venue will let them get a copy of the video. Um, yes, that was good, wasn't it? The photographer went over and got some tissues for them so they could wipe their eyes. So hopefully they can get a copy of the video. We'll see in the future, I'm sure, if they do or not. But it was it was very lovely. So, and I heard at the very beginning, I heard what one of the ladies, the the chapel employees say, or owner, whoever it was, say to one of the girls, "Do you all have custom jewelry on?" And she said, "Yes, we do." So that was sort of cute. Hey, Cindy. Oh, you're on the road again? So, oh, thank you, Marianne. I thought it looked lovely on her too. So that was very nice. It went really, you could really see it in her dark hair because the bridesmaid had dark hair that was wearing it. So, yeah. So, so your sister, when she got married in Las Vegas, she got a copy of the video. That's good because hopefully Randy and Jefferson will be able to get a copy of the video of their wedding. I'm sure she'll show it to us if she did. Hey, Beth. Oh, well, I'm sorry you can't stick around. Don't forget to this afternoon is the members live. So if you're back from the eye doctor in time and your eyes aren't all messy because they always put grunge in your eye. I shouldn't say that. It's medicine to make your eyes dilate so that they can do their tests, but it can be irritating as all heck. So grunge in your eye. Well, yeah. I know it's medicine stuff to make your eyes dilate, but it's like that stuff is irritating. And then you can't see for forever, it feels like, because they put that stuff in your eyes and um you've got to let it adjust back to it. So it's painful. Hey, Cynthia. So yeah, it's not pleasant. Who wants it? I don't want it. Though, you can't always get away from it, unfortunately. Oh, that's good, Kimberly. I have watery eyes all the time, Tina. They tell me it's dry eyes syndrome. I'm like, if my eyes are dry, why are they watering? It's like, that doesn't make any sense. That's contradictory. So, Though part of mine is allergies. When the allergy season starts up, then I'm even more sniffly and watery-eyed and everything else than normal, and it's bad enough normally, you know? But, oh well. One of those things with getting older, it's not like something you can avoid. The shipping update from Bargain Bead Box, yeah, they're going to ship through Amazon. So that through Amazon's shipping department. So that ought to be interesting. Hopefully they'll get here sooner, since they're planning on doing that. For anybody who didn't see Lauren's email, yeah, really, I know what you mean, Heather. Darn autocorrect. Yeah, it's like, oh, that isn't what I wanted to say. Stop it. But so anyway, for everybody who hasn't heard, didn't see Lauren's email or her message, there's an Amazon distribution center really close to their warehouse. And so what they're going to try and do is they made a contract with Amazon to use their shipping department to ship our packages to the places that they can be shipped to easily through Amazon. So hopefully, since Amazon is so fast, we'll get them quicker. So anyway, that's the attempt. She says folks who are out in really rural areas, it probably won't make a lot of difference. But she's hoping that because they've had so many problems with USPS that having Amazon ship the things will be helpful and will get them quicker. Because let's face it, sometimes you order something from Amazon and you get it 2 days. Come and help you, excuse me, organize, Kimberly. I still am working on my mess. I've been working a little bit at a time, and then I run out of boxes, and I have to order more boxes. And though I do have a lot of it organized, but then I get what I've got out organized, and then I need to get into the bin and dig out some more packages so I can see what I so I get out some more packages and start dividing those up. So because I'm dividing them up firstly by color and then by gemstone and glass, so that like the reds, I have a red for gemstone and a red for glass. I probably have more than one red for each of them, like that. So yeah, I'm so I've been doing that myself. Can't find your seed beads, huh? Oh no, Tina. Was it just a small fire that was contained pretty quickly, I hope? That's wow. Organizing is easier said than done, isn't it? Used to be years ago, I would put stuff away the minute it showed up, I'd get it, I'd look it over, I'd put it away. Nowadays I just go, "Oh, this is cool. Look at this," and put it in a pile. And I'm like, you got to stop doing that. You just make a mess and then you don't know where anything is. Oh no. Yeah, wind is horrible when there's a fire. Yeah, yeah. Smoke smell is unpleasant. And yeah, it would be very scary. So, shall we turn down and look at all these goodies that I got from Marianne? I think some of these will be very helpful. Finding an organization system that works for you? Yeah, I understand. See, my fingers have a little bit of a gray tinge to them. It's because I take my boxes and I figure out the price of each bead and then I put it inside the box. I think I showed you doing that the other day. Let me see if I can just grab one of my boxes so I can show you what I mean. So I've got crystal right on the top of this one, and I think you can probably see that inside each slot there's a price wrote down. So the other day I decided, oh, I want that box for this and this box for that. So I took some alcohol and was cleaning the boxes and switching the beads to the other boxes. So yeah, make up your mind kind of thing, right? Yeah, I liked my green adventuring. That went in its box of the green gemstones. So they're very pretty. Um, she's over the moon. She has a new granddaughter, Tina. You know, these exciting things just drive out those pain issues. I think you weren't here when we were just talking about that. Um, uh, she had a little granddaughter born yesterday morning, almost noon, but still yesterday morning, and so we were saying how it was a good day yesterday. Heather has a new grandbaby, and Randy's wedding was yesterday, so it was an exciting and good day yesterday. So let's turn down and we'll look at these beads and things that I got from Marianne, since we keep talking about them but don't do it. So I I I think some of these are going to be the kids are going to enjoy them, and some of them I'm going to enjoy. uh, well, you know, my office here is actually a corner of my dining room, and half of the table is taken up with bead stuff, either finished things or orders that I haven't put away, or if I have put them away, like those are my spacer tubes all here, and I have 4 racks of silver. Oops, sorry. This way, more. 4 racks of silver, and then behind that is 3 racks of gold and a rack of bronze and 2 racks of copper, and and I need more because I've realized that I found more silver, I found more gold, and I'm like, I'm not sure I have tubes for these, but we'll look. And if I do, then we can put them in the tubes. But if not, I need to get some more tubes and racks. But they're getting stacked too high, and I'm afraid they're going to fall over. So my husband and I were talking about it the other day, and he was like, I'm not sure what we can do to help you because we really don't have, you know, any dedicated room or anything that I could have. And I was like, well, I think one of the things we should do, since we don't use the dining room table all that much, since I tend to have it stacked full of stuff, is maybe we need to, once I get things sorted out and organized, we'll take the leaves off the table so it's shorter and then put some um like some cabinets and shelves facing into here, turning this into more of a little room by using dividers, by using shelves, and then I can use the shelves to put all my bead boxes on and my tubes of spacers and such. So we'll see how that goes. You can help me with them? What kind of class for kids am I teaching? My art club has made a art night for elementary school kids at a local elementary school. And I told them I didn't want anybody younger than 4th or 5th grade because we're going to be using flush cutters and stuff. And I don't want little kids playing with those. It's going to be bad enough at that age because you know how kids can be a little bit dramatic. And, but, gotta teach them respect for the tools. It's National Oreo Cookie Day. Ooh, PK, stop. I love double stuffs. So anyway, yeah, mine needs to be a lot tidier because like I said, I've been finding things and going, wow, where'd that come from? I don't remember having that. Or I found stuff that I do remember having, but I couldn't find for forever. It's like, where did I put those at? I don't remember where I put those at. So, it's been sort of fun, finding all kinds of things. But so anyway, I've said it 4 times. Let's do it. Let's turn down and we'll look at this stuff from Marianne. So here we go, guys. Come on, flip. There we go. So anyway, this is the one that very specifically says for the kids. There's other things here that'll probably go for the kids as well, but this is, well, I'm not sure that these ear wires were in there, but I put them in there because I figured we'd make a pair of earrings and then either a pendant necklace, which if I do a pendant necklace, I'm going to find all my rayon cord and we can use rayon cord for the necklaces. And then a pair of earrings, rayon cord, and then I got a new spool of Stretch Magic. I figured I could teach them how to make stretch bracelets. So all of these things would work for well, obviously the earring wires wouldn't, but so we've got earring wires in gold, and I think this is stainless steel because it's that grayish color rather than a bright silver. So I think it's stainless. So she sent me a package of each of these, which I could use for myself. I don't use this style very often. Mainly I use it for giveaway stuff. So those will go with me so the kids can use those on their earrings. Apple AirTags to track things. Oh, well, Anita, I used to be that way, but I got too complacent as I got older and stopped doing so. I'd look it over, I'd check it in, I'd make sure that everything I ordered was there, and then I'd just drop it wherever, just stick it in a stack. And I'm like, you got to stop doing this. You forget what you have, or you can't find what you have, and this is bad. So I decided I had to start organizing. You have to go. Oh, you have a 97-year-old father-in-law. Did you see the show when I was talking about my mama? And she's 95, going to be 95 in July. So I hope he has a good appointment, Georgina. We'll see you later. So, oh yeah, that's definitely true. So anyway, we have all kinds of fun these are, I think mainly these are acrylic beads, which is fine. I don't use them very much, but they're great for the kids. That is actually what I normally use acrylic beads for if I'm using them. I do have other things that I've used acrylic beads for because I've got them in my FOCs, but these are really cool. There's only 4 of them, but they're still really cool. They're patterned. But I use them on kids stuff, like if I'm making children's bookmarks and stuff, I use acrylic beads because, let's face it, some kids are really responsible. I won't say they're not. They are. Um, but they're kids, they're going to be fourth, 5th, and 6th graders. I'm not even sure what mix we're going to get because I don't know. And I said I'd take 4 or 5 kids. So, I don't know exactly how many kids I'm going to get. I don't know exactly how old they're going to be. I just know they're going to be elementary school kids, so they're not going to be really old. Let's face it, that'd be about what? 10, 11, and 12. So, they're kids. They're rough on stuff. So, anyway, so the acrylic beads are perfect for the kids. We've got 2 packages like these pretty blue ones here. Now these will make great earrings, so I'm going to have to make sure I take spacers because let's face it, these holes are big enough that the ear wire will slip right through them if you don't have something at the end. So, but there was some little spacers too. So these little gold spacers, and these have gold markings on them, so they'd be perfect to go down on the bottom. So those are great. So we have 2 packages of these. It looks like there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 in each package. So those are pretty cool. So we got the two blue packages. And then we have well, a sort of brick red color as well. So there's brick red with this gold patterning on it too. So those are great. Woo! Now I have to find one. A little early to be klutzy like that, Rose. Well, I'll find it later. I'm not going to go searching all over for it right now. It went somewhere under my desk. So then like I said, we got some spacers, which I think will be good for going underneath those beads so they won't slide off of their pins. So we have these. And of course, I'm going to supplement those because we'll definitely need more spacers than those. Well, the kids might not care about spacers like me, but that's fine. We also have these. These are big spacers. And these would actually go on the rayon cording because they're pretty good size hole. Boop, 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 go in there. Then we have these. These are sort of like the evil eye ones. They got stripes, and where's the hole? There, from the dark blue to the dark blue, so they'll stare at you. Cleaning lady will get it. That would be my husband. I hate housework. I'll do it sometimes, but I hate it. But he loves doing housework. He's sort of strange that way. I know I shouldn't call my hubby strange, but he likes housework. Who likes housework? So anyway, these are all colored. They're really cool looking. I liked these are really neat. But they're all colors, and then they got little, looks like little stripes through them. So we got yellow, pink, green. This one has a little more brown to it than this one, but I still think it's the same color. Green, pink, purple, blue. So all different fun colors in there. There's only 2 blues, so hopefully there won't be any fighting over them. but we've got enough. If we're going to use these for earrings, we got enough for 1 pair of blue, 2 pair of green, 2 pair of purple, 3 of pink, and lots of different yellow ones. So pull these up. And in this other this next other package here, there's I just mixed them all up. I can't even remember which all were all the ones she had for the kids. But come here. Go over here. But we have these fun conforming bead caps. I like these for when I'm making flower things, because the outer pieces will either pull in or go out. See how I just made it go out over that bead? Isn't that cute? So that'd make a really cute earring. Put a little one on top and one of the little spacers below, and you'd have a really cute little pair of earrings. And I think somewhere I still have some twist-on earrings. I'm not sure I can get this one back out of here. Where's my poker? Where's my pokey thing? Hey, Rory, hi. Are you going to come out? It wants to stay in there. We'll just let it stay in there. It makes a good sample of what it's got. And I think I'll just put that in with the kids' stuff. I do have more of these myself. I like these, like I said, for making flowers. These are great. So, and then these are various sizes of free forms, and they're already got wires on them. So looks like at one point that might have been a rosary chain necklace or something, but it's been coming apart. So those are fun, and the little ones would be perfect for the kids, so they wouldn't even have to string anything up other than they could hang something off the littler ones. I wouldn't want the little kids probably want these on the bigger ones, but we could use them in a pendant or something. So those will be fun. Oops, don't drop things, Rose. Since I dumped these out of the bag, we might as well look at this stuff. This weekend, I need to get all my class stuff together. I have a bin that I keep specific. Yep, Rory is talking. They said, so we've got some various other things here. So let's see what we've got. We got this cute little tiger's eye moon, crescent moon pendant. Isn't it cute? Let's see, get closer. So it's just a little guy, but it's a tiger's eye. I can tell that from just looking at it, and it's a nice little bead. Now what I do with that baggie I was putting things back into. Ah, here it is. Much cleaner desk, and I still can't find things on it. Isn't that silly? So then we also have a whole bunch of crystal bicones in like a slate blue color. It looks like some of them may still be on the wire because I see wire in there, but lots of pretty colored crystals here. And these look like they're probably 8mm ones, so they're a good sized one. So very pretty. We have one of these guys. Didn't Randy sell some of these the other day? I know I didn't buy any, but I think she did. But it's pretty neat. But I was looking at this little guy. Check out this bead. Isn't it spectacular? Looks like a little face. But I was thinking of putting it on like this. Now he has a headdress. Though if I were to do that, I don't know what I'd put it on. It's a little, the bead is a little heavy for a hair barrette, but I think it's cute like that. But this is a cool bead though. Well, actually it's a pendant. Its hole goes that way, so he's a cutie. Let's see, then we have, these obviously came from Sam's. I recognize these labels. Wood circle pendant, black, 25mm, some variants in tone and wood grain. 2 pieces. Now, this one has a lot more grain than this one does. This one hardly has any, but you can see it through here. But the minute I pulled these out, I thought, oh, these are cute, and they'd look really great with something glued on them to make a pretty. Well, this is too big, but it's an idea. Let's just put a butterfly or something over the top of it. This, like I said, this piece is a little too big to go over it, but you catch the idea. Oop. So that was my thinking on these little discs, was that they'd make a really good for putting something else with them instead of having them just by themselves. Kitties. These are little, they're glass beads, and they've got, looks like they have a AB coating because the one side's yellow, but they're little kitty faces. This one's on its back. See, aren't they cute? Back in you go, little kitties. So there's lots of cute little kitties in faces in there. I think there's 6 here. They're cute. Next is some black and gold rhinestone chain. I used some rhinestone chain on something the other day. What was it? I can't remember. But it's pretty. And one thing you can use for this too, if you don't want to use it for a necklace, you can just take out 2 or 3 links and then hook like a little pendant or something onto the bottom. I've got all kinds of things sitting beside me. So like you could put like something like this at the bottom and then have a really cute earring. So that makes a really or even just hang like, I don't know where this Aquaterra bead came from. It's been sitting on, oh, it's flat. It's damaged on this side. That's why I just have it dropped on my desk. But so see, you could just string that up and then hook it to a couple of the links of the chain and make a cute dangle earring with just that kind of a thing. But ideas for uses. So I've always loved this kind of chain. This is a really cool piece of chain. In fact, I think the one we used that I had that we used for something was like little clear rhinestones in silver. I can't remember what we used it for, but we did use some. Oops, don't come out. In you go. And then we have some moss agate, can't talk. Come on, open up. These are pretty good sized rounds. So, they came from Tejas Beads. I've never shopped at Tejas Beads, but I hear they're a pretty darn good bead store. I've never tried it, like I said, but I know they do have an online store, and I believe they have a big store somewhere. Is it in Massachusetts, Marianne? Did you go by and get, purchase stuff? So there's a big thing of matte moss agate. And at a guess, I'd say these are 10 millimeter beads. Another thing on my desk. This one is a tool. It stays on my desk. Yep, they're tins. So those are cool. Nice sturdy bag. And then this one fun bag. Oh, there's the sticker. So I wanted to put that in with the kids' stuff. These are the keeper things for sure. For one thing, preonite. Aren't those pretty? They're really pretty green. And I love the beads that have the other things in the inclusions in them, like these little black stripes and pieces. So I think those are really cool. And this, again, is something from Sam's. Obviously, it was on sale. Look at this crystal bead. Isn't that just amazing? This is a crystal quartz bead. You can see that the bead, you can see this hole through it, and you can see it's got a little bit of a wave in here. That's because with stones this big, they drill them from both sides. and just hope they'll hit the right spot. So they hit each other, but they were at a slightly different angle, because see, this one goes to right here and then it goes up just a touch. So it still works, but that's what that's for. And it looks like it's got an included crack in here, so that's one thing. You don't want to drop this one. It might, but it's beautiful. I love crystal quartz. So next is a little wire wrapped stone. I think this is what Anita meant when she said you could wire wrap that little stone. Those little bits of Canadian jade. This is wire wrapped and it's got a little star on it, which is probably to cover up its actual hole, which is behind it right here. So let's see if you can get that a little closer. So I'm pretty sure this is a little piece of kunzite that's in here. So pretty little baby. Now, that's one I wouldn't give to the kids just because I don't think they'd respect it enough. Kunzite is such an expensive and rare stone that Oh, it's about 2 hours away from you? So I was thinking it was in Massachusetts, which I know from your address you're in there too, but I wasn't sure how close. So this is a beautiful enameled dragonfly. And didn't we just use a dragonfly on a pendant? I think we did. This one, I was at first when I looked at it, I said, "Oh, this one's copper," but I actually think it's rose gold because it looks a little bit. It looks a little bit too golden, but it's got a lot of copper in the rose gold if it is rose gold. But it's a very pretty, I love the color. It's like a periwinkle color in the enameling here. It's very pretty. So I really like this dragonfly. I'm debating a hair barrette for the dragonfly. He's nice and big. He'd look pretty on a big hair barrette. But now I seem to need to use chips and dragonflies because the other two items in this bag are chips of light green jade. And oh, it was jade we used yesterday too, wasn't it? But it was a darker green. So there's some light green jade chips, and the other one is opalite chips. So actually I had an idea for the chips. I was thinking of a double-stranded chip bracelet, one of the opalites and one of the, well, let's just see if I can not get this open without tearing the sticker all to heck, but I'm not sure I can because it's right over it. Come on. Oh, there it goes. I was afraid of that. Ah, well. Here's the opalite. Now, oh my, it's a big strand too. Look at that. So what I was thinking is we take a strand of opalite, make a strand of opalite. And this one is going to tear no matter what because it's right through the middle of under it. Then we'll take a jade. Here you put a jade strand. We make it double-stranded like this. And then we'll bring it together here with a big bead. Take them back apart. And I don't even think I'd use spacers. I think, or well, I probably would on the big bead, but put a big bead here in the middle, bring them together, go through the big bead, and then bring them back down again on either side, and maybe a ring or something at the bottom. You could even make it into a button bracelet if you wanted to by using 2 rings, one to hook the button onto and one to hook the leather onto. But they're plenty long enough strands. I don't have to even have any real extra stuff on either side. I could just use if I wanted to, I could just use one of these connectors. It's 2-strand connectors, so it could come at one end. Probably want to put a couple of seed beads there at the end, or spacers, just to keep the chips from getting in the way of your clasp. But I think that would be really pretty, like that, with a big bead right in the middle there. Could even, I would want it bigger than the Preonite. But let's see, did I had, not sure I have it here, because I put so many things away recently. I'm not sure I brought it. Oh, there we go. Stay there, package. I don't want you to get lost. They have to go back in. I have some of my found stuff. They need to go in their bags, but I have a package of raku from Zaz Raku. But the one I was looking at was, come here, you. Not sure if I want to use this lavender one, but check out this bead. Now, if I were to take this and go like this and put this bead right in the middle, it would definitely look good with the opalite. Not sure about the jade, but I think it would work. Yeah, PK. 3 strands would also look good. I have a difficulty throwing them away too. I generally just put them, especially if they're gemstones, which most of your chip beads are, I just take them and put them in a little bottle. And those are my little tiny gemstone pieces. So now that's an interesting idea, PK. A mosaic sun catcher. You could just use the clear resin. Don't color it at all or glitter it. And you could put it, just a sec. I think I still have them close by here. These are resin craft pieces, and they're just pieces for making pendants. Actually, I thought to myself after I bought them, I should have gotten 2 sets of these, because there's 2 sizes of gold and 2 sizes of silver. But you could easily take one of these and fit all your stones however you want it in here. And you'll want, of course, have some resin tape behind it to hold it in place. But then put your stones in there as you just drop them wherever, or make a pattern out of them if you want, and then just fill it up with the resin. Or you could also fill it up with diamond glaze. Diamond glaze works almost the same as resin, so either way would work really cool, and it would look neat. So something to think about. Good idea, PK. Am I holding a class here? Yeah, maybe. Heather, I do have a tutorial on resin stuff. It's making some little trinket boxes. It was from just a few weeks ago because I needed a new trinket box. I'd filled mine up. I put my earrings in them. I know I should probably take better care of my earrings, but I just drop them into the trinket boxes, so that I can just dump it out for when I want to change whatever earrings I want. But yeah, if I were to do 3 strands, I'd probably do the jade in the middle and the opalite on either side, like. And you wouldn't even need a focal bead of any kind if we're doing it something like that. But I do like the idea of the focal bead going through the center. And then that's why I originally thought for just 2. So it would fit in there pretty good. Though, of course, the Gollum beads I still have would... Nah, I don't want to. I'd rather have something like this Murano glass one. As you can see, it was $4.80. Not a cheap piece because it is Murano glass from Italy. But it is a beautiful bead. But wouldn't that look pretty in the middle there? So yeah, we can do another video with using like those tray pieces for making something. These. I do have some molds too. So, but yeah, PK's idea of just putting various gemstones in there would be pretty. So I really love this bead, and then if I were to go smaller, I have, especially if I'm only going 2 strands, I have these other. I don't buy a lot of the Murano glass because it's expensive, but these are, I got 4 of these little orangey and copper ones. See, they're pretty. Again, I don't know that I'd want 3 strands going into this bead, but just the Amazonite, the opalite would be pretty, like so. But ooh, the large quartz focal. That's a good question. Let's pull it out and look. Since I have it all draped over my arm anyway, right? Bing, put you there. We want you in the middle because you're different. Or we could put the jade on either side with the opalite in the middle. Now remember, this is pretty clear. It's not going to be bead color like that is, but and of course, when we pull our 3 strands together, we're going to be pulling it inward, and then it'll squish it up. And I'd probably want to put a few seed beads or spacers, something small so when it brings together, it's not doing a giant bunch up. But yeah, that'd be pretty. So there's my chips. There's also a big blue one in here but I don't know that I'd want it with the pale green jade. So I do have some interesting Murano glass pieces though. These will probably go into one of the boxes with the bigger pieces that I would consider focal pieces rather than in normal colored. And this is Raku. For those who don't know Raku, it doesn't it's a porcelain, but it doesn't, or a ceramic, but it doesn't fire all the way like you would a normal bead. And then when you're finishing it up, you drop it into like a canister of newspaper to finish it up. And the newspaper, when it burns, makes these pretty colors in here. So there's another option if you wanted to put a raku bead right in the middle of it, like so. This is an odds and end bag that I got from Azaz Raku. It's pretty. There's some pretty pieces in here. But and when I divide these up, I will be going, where the heck do I want to classify these as? They're all colored and they're not a gemstone. Way it goes. There's the preonite. That's really pretty. Now, the preonite also looks pretty good with the jade. If I were to, this is a big, long strand, so you could just break your jade up and put a preonite in it every once in a while. Yes, crystal quartz is a very positive stone and it enhances the energy of other stones. So a good stone to put into things. But I've always liked opalite. I always call it a gemstone. Technically, it's not. It's a man-made gemstone, sort of like impression jasper is man-made as well, because impression jasper is just bits and pieces of other jasper that have been, they're the leftover bits, and then they've been resined together into a bead. So there's our chips and our preonite. And that's the last of my really, really pretty cool stuff from Marianne. So, like I said, yesterday was a good day because we had all kinds of wonderful things happen yesterday. So, now that's a good idea, Kimberly. I like that. Maybe I'll just have one storage box for ceramic stuff, like the golems and my raku. That's a good idea. I like that idea. You need a pretty dragonfly? Well, the first one, the one from yesterday, where is that necklace? I think it's right above me here, if I can get it without knocking a whole bunch of crud over. I haven't taken pictures of it yet, so there we go. So I haven't put it away. This pretty guy I got from Randy. Now, I don't know if there's any left on her site, but the jade and the fluorite we also used yesterday, the jade chips. This is Canadian jade, whereas this one, I don't think it specifies where it came from. And this is a much lighter jade than this one. But I know the jade's on the site. I saw it when I went looking for something. And it's under her Nature's Way, whatever, or something like that site. The fluorite's also there that I used for the earrings yesterday. Let's see. Here's one of the earrings I made yesterday as well. Come on, babies, face the right direction. There we go. So anybody who wasn't here to see those yesterday, these are the necklace and we finished the necklace yesterday. We started it the day before, and we made the earrings yesterday. So, and we looked at all these wonderful things for Marianne. So, lots and lots of wonderful goodies for me from Marianne, and I certainly appreciate that. And again, I also certainly appreciate the new cutters from Heather. Let's turn up. There we go. And the dragonflies might be coming in Tuesday's live sale. This is true. You're very right, Kimberly. They might be. She just told me that they were from when she sent them to me. She told me they were for futures for blah. They were in a sale, and then they were in the new the March's special collection. So but when I looked, I didn't see them, the dragonflies. So I'm thinking that they haven't released them yet, or they're sold out, one or the other. Hopefully it's they haven't released them yet, because we don't want them to be sold out already. I think most of us cried watching the wedding yesterday. That was it was a beautiful wedding. So Harbor Freight. I never thought to look for storage bins from Harbor Freight. I'm glad that it was good news, Beth. So anyway, I seriously appreciate all these beauties from Marianne and my cutters. For those of you who didn't see, that came on a little later, Heather sent me a pair of double flush cutters from Xuron. So we definitely have to try out those the next time we do some wire work. And for the members, don't forget, this afternoon is our members live at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. So I hope to see everybody, all of our members there. We're up to 19. We still need 6 more to get to do the drawing for the mug, ladies. We want to get those 6 more. So these were very, very special, and like I said, I have an idea for the bracelet. Maybe we'll make a bracelet tomorrow. What do you guys think? Should we make a bracelet tomorrow? In the meantime, I can look and see if I can find a bead I really want for the middle, and I think that will be fun. So it was a wonderful gift, and I seriously appreciate it from both ladies. So it's just wonderful. The kids, I think, will enjoy using the beads that Marianne sent here. A donut for the middle, huh? A donut. I'm not sure if I have any donuts around. I'll have to check. And I would want a smaller. I'd want a smaller donut because I wouldn't want it to take away too much from the bracelet, from the chip beads, because the chips, let's face it, the chips are going to be the star, or maybe they'll be the supporting actor. Who knows? Maybe the star will be our focal bead, whatever we decide to use. So, so tomorrow we'll make this chocolate covered, please. Chocolate covered donut Oh man, that sounds good. And I'm not supposed to eat pastries, but I love pastries. My doctor last year gave me a big lecture about eating too many pastries because it was raising my blood sugar up too much. But I do like them. Oh dear. So, all these lovely goodies from Marianne, and then the cutters from Heather. So we had a good day for new wonderful pretties yesterday, and I know I certainly appreciate it. So we're going to make a bracelet tomorrow with the chip beads for our morning coffee, I think. And then frankly, this afternoon on our members live, I think we're going to make a purse charm. I found some sari silk. I'll have a whole bunch of others. This one I got from Candy Cooper many years ago, and I'm like, wow, where's that one been hiding? And then I have my bead caps that I use for making purse charms. So again, I've had these for some time. Get them from Auntie's Beads, and then we'll make a purse charm probably this afternoon on the members live. So if you're a member, that's what we're probably going to do this afternoon. So that's my thinking for this afternoon, my thinking for tomorrow. And I think we're gonna go because we've been on for an hour and a quarter. Else is a surprise, right, ladies? And I think we've had a pretty nice visit, and I hope you enjoyed yourselves with me. For the members, I'll see you at 1 o'clock my time, Mountain Standard. And for the rest of you, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. This has been Rose from In Rose's Garden.